I love watching you play. I love it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I just, man, I love this. So I love being a Major League Baseball player so much. I never want someone to watch me play or see me go about my business and say, that dude, it takes it for granted. That's the last thing I want anyone to ever say. So I appreciate you recognizing the joy I have, for what I do. So thank you.
Of course, I see it. It just jumps through the television screen, Brett. I got to be honest with you. And my youngest son is locked in on Little League right now, and I love watching him play, and I love watching him and his teammates play. And part of the reason why I love it is I watch their joy. I watch how much fun they're having, that they put on a baseball uniform and they put on a hat and they put on their cleats and they play. And you remind me of that. You really do.
That's exactly it, Rich. When we start playing sports in general, when we're a kid, what's your son's name?
Cooper.
When Cooper's playing right now for the first time, he's playing this game because it's fun. He enjoys it. He's finding himself, going to practice, playing the games, putting on the gear. It's all so fun and new to him. And as we get older, whether it's from competition, politics, whatever it may be arises that, kind of cloud why we started playing the game in the first place is because it's fun. And my wife and I, we started a cool little brand. Baseball is fun, but it's more of a movement. It's more of an opportunity to show the next generation, like, hey, when you're going through your career as an athlete, it's okay to remember why you started playing the game in the first place. Regardless if you're a high school athlete who's feeling pressure from a coach, a college athlete who's feeling pressure from, the competition of trying to perform, or a professional athlete who's feeling feeling pressure from how much they're, being under the microscope and being judged, rightfully so, because of the amount of money we're getting paid. But at the end of the day, if you remember why you started playing that sport in the first place, then you're gonna ooze joy. You're gonna ooze that energy and happiness that Cooper has right now throughout your life and your career.
I love it, Brett Phillips. I got to be honest, I got a big smile on my face just hearing you talk that way, and then I just loved watching you pitch. Now, obviously, you pitching is not good for your team. Let's be honest, right?
Not good at all.
Okay. Well, if you're out there, the circumstances are not going the way of the Tampa Bay Rays that night. But just watching your leg kick was going towards home plate, right? Did I see that properly?
You saw that properly, and let me give you the rundown on that. Last year when we were playing Toronto Blue Jays, and you have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stepping into the box who can hit a ball 120 miles per hour. If I'm not prepared for a rocket missile right back at my jugular, then then I would be in the wrong. So that little technique is for me to be prepared if a ball just gets absolutely blasted back at me.
So that's your way of, I guess, getting yourself in the ready position once you've followed through with what? What are you topping out at? What are you topping out at?
A nice 48 miles an hour, but you have to take into account the Y and X brake that goes into it. It's superstar elite. Okay, the spin rate. TrackMan can't even track how good my pitches are. That's how good. I mean, I can't. It's hard for me to explain. You just have to watch it and say, wow, that's elite.
Now, do you get the pitch comm in your head? Do you get that anywhere, or you're just they're like, screw it, we're just dropping signs like all day?
They asked if they wanted to go pitch comm. I said, listen, I can let these batters know what's coming. They're still not going to hit it.
and the speed gun gives you the shrug emoji. I love it. So then I forget who was the one who connected, but ball in the air, and you say you're going to get it. You're going to get off the mound, and then you turn outfielder. At that point in time.
I looked at our catcher. He wrote that ball off as soon as it went up. I knew we had the shift on, and there was no one else that was going to catch that ball but myself. And again, I don't care if we're down 12 runs or whatever it is. I'm out there to compete. I'm out there to win, right? You can't just there's no gears to this. There's no, I'm going to take off the gas a little bit. No, like I still want to win. I still want to do well. So yeah, I went and got it.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.